Hello there. My name is John Finlay, and this is my story of why I started to change my life. And it's probably the stupidest story you've probably heard. Before March of this year, 2017, I didn't care about myself. I I was weighing over 21 stone, which is just over 300 pounds. Not caring about myself. I didn't care about myself at all. I didn't care about me physically whatsoever. I would just suck in my gut, not care. But the first warning sign for my health, where my obesity kind of like struck back at me, was when in September of 2016, the year prior, I was administered into the hospital for an abscess. That was very painful, and had to take an entire month off from work to heal from that painful situation. And that was the first warning sign, but I never took that as a warning sign. I just didn't care. Once I healed from that, I went right back to where I was doing. I was eating a lot of food, mostly out of boredom, and I didn't care whatsoever. It wasn't until March of 2017 where a certain replica jacket became available for sale through the Euro shop of www.shop.com, or the Euro side of it. And on there was a replica jacket of one of my favorite WWE superstars, being that of Finn Balor. I've always liked Finn Balor. I always thought he was cool. He had two different personas. I always loved that leather jacket that he wore to the ring when he wasn't wearing the demon face paint and whatnot. When that became available, I ordered myself a 2XL jacket, thinking that would fit me. Turns out it didn't. I couldn't even get it over my shoulders. So I thought, okay, I spent so much money on this. I am not getting a refund. I'm gonna get an exchange. Go for the 3XL version, which was the largest version that they had available. Got myself that jacket. Was able to wear it over my shoulders, but I couldn't zip it up. I couldn't do that. I couldn't get the thing because my gut was so big that I couldn't zip the thing up. And it was at that moment that something sparked inside my head and said, "You're not going to return this jacket, John. No, you're not returning the jacket. You're not taking that jacket, throwing it back away, and have wasted so much money on it." It's like, you know what you got to do? You got to change yourself. And you know the right way of doing it, because you've seen it before. You've seen it with so many other people, and you know that if you want to get into this jacket that's based on a wrestler, you need to be on a program that was done by a wrestler. And that was me getting my start on DDPY, or DDP Yoga. Because in April, Diamond Dallas Page was being inducted into the Hall of Fame. And of course, at that moment, I took advantage of the half price offer for DDPY. And originally it was a little difficult getting a hold of because for some reason my credit card details got cancelled 3 times. I don't know why. But a gentleman, I believe his name is Robert. If not, sorry. Don't know if there isn't a Robert at DDPY's help team, then sorry. But it was him specifically that helped me out to get something sorted, and he set up the program for me, and he said, okay, shipping and handling is gonna be quite expensive, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give you an extra discount on top of that. And it's like, really? You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that at all. And he said, no, it's fine. We'll get this sorted. Turns out that didn't matter, because UK Customs got hold of the package, because I ordered myself a DDPY mat, the first 4 discs of the program, and a heart monitor. And Customs got a hold of it, and they basically saw how much I was saving there, and said, no, you're going to give that money to us. That saving, null and void. No, you're giving that money back to us. Don't care. So sorry about that, Robert, if you are watching this. But when I first started the program, it was very tough. I was basically had to change my entire diet program, not diet, but my nutritional, feeding as such, where basically I just cut out all the crap, cut out all the soft drinks, cut out all the junk food that I used to eat, all the ready meals that I used to eat. I was buying more kind of like lean cut meat for my meals, more fresher kind of like meat. I was finding these organic soups that were very handy for lunches and whatnot, and corn cakes as a snack. Corn cakes are really good to just nibble on. And on top of that, I was doing the workouts. So I was doing the DDPY workouts, and it was, for the first month, it was grueling. It was really, really, really grueling. At times I was gassed out. I was completely unfit, because obviously, a 21 plus stone man trying to do a workout for the first time in forever, and he's you're gonna gas out completely, even at the start. But I persevered, and even at that first month, I was in so much pain. My body was just trying to adjust itself so heavily, and eventually I was able to adjust to everything. I was able to adjust to everything that was becoming of me. When I first started the program, I was wearing 44-inch jeans, and they weren't even really on my waistline. I wasn't wearing them on my waist. I was wearing them below my waist. I was more wearing them on my pelvis, essentially. I was wearing them like below my waist, like way below my waist, like pretty much like very, very low kind of like wearing kind of like jeans, and it was really annoying. Wearing those, because of course, it's like I could have worn even larger jeans to actually fit across my belly and whatnot. I've still got quite a belly on me. I've even with the amount of progress that I've done, I've still got quite the hanging belly. So, but I'm not gonna show you that. No, I don't want to gross you out. But in fact, let me show you exactly what my 44-inch jeans were like. These are them here. Like, that's in there. Like, I mean, heck, I can even get into these with the current jeans that I'm wearing right now. And that's what they look like. That's what they kind of like look on me now. Like they're so loose. It's crazy. Yeah. And that's what I was wearing like 6 months ago. Like, I didn't think, I didn't think I would actually change so much, because by the time, I got to the 3-month mark, I already had to change out from those 44-inch jeans to 40-inch jeans. So I already lost like 4 inches off of my waist. Or it wasn't even off my waist, it was just 4 inches off of my jean size, essentially. And also at that 3-month mark, I was able to finally be able to wear the jacket that I got properly. I was able to wear it properly, and it kind of dawned on me, it's like, right, I've already done this for 3 months, and I've now finally been able to wear this jacket properly. But looking at my BMI results, and I'm still classed as obese at this time, where I was, by the 3-month mark, I was weighing at 16 stone and 11 pounds. I was looking at that, and then I was looking at my BMI rates, or like my BMI scale. And it said that for me to enter, to be the real tail end of the high scale of my BMI for healthy, the entry point to getting back down into the healthy zone is 12 stone and 11 pounds. And I was looking at my 16 stone, 11 pounds. I am only 4 stone away from in my healthy goal. And at that moment, and at that point as well, I was also having a consistent kind of like rhythm of losing so much weight each month. And I'm thinking to myself, why don't I just go all the way? I mean, I've started now. Yeah, I can get into my jacket now, but heck, I can be healthy for the first time in my life. I can truly change myself. And so I did. By that point, I stuck to my guns. I kept at it, just constantly done the workouts. I mean, I do the DDPY workouts for about 3 to 4 times a week, doing a 30-minute workout on those days, and just watching what I'm eating, not overeating and whatnot. It was really invigorating to know that all this hard work was finally paying off. It was paying off in small increments, but it was every inch closer. And then I find out that DDP himself was going to be traveling to the UK in September. And on the day he was starting that tour, that UK tour, that was going to be my 5-month weigh-in check. So I got myself weighed, went to Glasgow, went to see the man, and when I talked to him that I am more, because of him, because of the program, I was down 7 stone from where I was before. Like before I was 21 stone 8 pounds. by that 5-month mark, I was 14 stone, 7 pounds. So I was 7 stone and a pound less. Just under 100 pounds. And he was proud of me. And he was so proud of me that when I got to take a picture with him, he said, nah, this guy's gotta have we're gonna have another picture with him. And he puts me in a diamond cutter. And I'm like, this is the best. So it was amazing getting to see him. And the day after, I went to the DDPY workshop and sweating my ass off. I was basically, it was the hardest I actually put through, and I went through it. I did a couple of modifications here and there, but I went through it. I got through it in the end. And at the end of it, when I got another little time with Dallas Page, and he said to me that if you ever come to Atlanta, come by the Performance Center. We want to have to talk to you about your story. And I said, it's got to be a little difficult for me because I'm all up here in the Highlands. I'm in the Highlands of Scotland, so it might take me a while. And I don't know when that will be, but I would love to go to the DDPY Performance Center and talk to DDP and his team about my progress and how I've changed my life. And although granted, my life, how I changed my life is so much stupider than others, because other people have much more inspirational kind of like stories. They've talk about changing their lives to support their kids, or they've gone through a massive depression of being lonely and stuff like that. Me, my inspiration was because of a stupid jacket. Granted, it's not a stupid jacket, it's a cool jacket, but it's still a jacket nonetheless. That's not really kind of like awe-inspiring kind of like storytelling, but it has been, because when I started sharing my kind of like progress privately on my Facebook with my friends, I've been getting so much support. I've been getting so much love and so much appreciation for what I've done for myself, that I didn't really think that that anyone would give me that appreciation, because this is just about me. It's kind of a selfish thing for me, saying, hey, look at me, guys, but to see them being impressed by how I've changed myself, and how it's also inspired some of my friends and family. My brother-in-law and my sister, they have gotten themselves DDPY as well to get started on that. An old friend from school has also started DDPY, and I seriously didn't think that I would actually inspire anyone to change themselves, but somehow I did, and it was just a bonus, But today, this is month 6. This is month 6 of my weight journey, as such, and I've got my results right here. When my largest weight, I weighed in at roughly 302 pounds, which was 21 stone, 8 pounds. Today, on month 6 months after I started DDPY, I'm now 189 pounds. I'm under 200 pounds. I'm 13 stone, 7 pounds. I've never been that weight in a very long time. And I'm just impressed by myself. It's like, is this me? Is this really me? Because apparently it is. I've changed myself so much that I really didn't think that this would be happening, and this also means that literally I'm less than a stone away from hitting my healthy goal, because like I said, I needed to get to that 12 stone 11 pounds goal, like marker. I need to get past that. I need to get below that to hit my healthy zone. I'm less than a stone away from hitting that now. And I'm thinking to myself, I've come so far. 6 months. I thought 6 months would actually be so long, but no. 6 months is from April to October now. I'm actually surprised that I've actually worked this much, and this is my result. It's just amazing. I'm speechless for myself. And granted, many people have been speechless about me. The nurse that I go to see to check my weight officially from the doctors, from my GP, she's impressed by how much I've done, by how much I've really done to myself. And it's just, man, you don't know how I feel. Seriously, you don't know how I feel. And it's all because of a stupid jacket. So yeah, I really can't say anything more than that. I've just been impressed by how well I've done for myself, and how it's inspired people, and how people have been impressed by my progress, and it's really gratifying that this will be the first time in my life where I actually will be healthy and happy. Because not that I wasn't happy before, but I'll be even more happy, because before, yeah, I was happy by doing certain things, by playing video games and traveling to Japan, and traveling to the US and Texas one time, and meeting my YouTube heroes, and getting to see these people. But it was really more gratifying with me being on DDPY and controlling my eating, and really going above and beyond to changing my life. And I feel so I should end this small video on a little video game quote that I've had in my head for a while, and I think it's quite fitting for anyone who is hesitant of starting DDPY and wanting to change their life. And it goes something like this: don't hesitate. When the time comes, just act. And I took that quote to heart, because I did hesitate a lot. But then when I finally came to realize that I needed to change my life in order to get what I wanted, I didn't hesitate. I acted upon that, and went the whole 9 yards to get what I want. And hopefully you'll have the same inspiration as well, where you have something that you want to have, and you want to wear, or you want to do and want to be, or whatever. You'll have that spark, and you will act on doing that thing that you want to do. But for now, I'm gonna end this video, and I feel as though it's only fitting that I end the video showing my inspiration, my silly inspiration, because without this, I wouldn't have changed myself. Because without this, I wouldn't be able to feel the Bang. Thanks very much for watching my video. You're free to welcome. You're welcome to change this, to share this everywhere and whatnot. I'll be very gratified by that and whatnot. But no, I've been John Finlay, or John Turbo Finlay, in fact. I will, keep people posted on my Twitter at TurboXLR on my progress, and yeah, here's to being healthy. Again, thank you DDP, thank you Brenda, thank you Finn Balor, and thank you to everyone who, who were impressed by my journey. Thank you very much. Take care.